Hello everyone, my name is Katarina Cordero and I am here today to highlight March Madness. It is with great honor that I say we have March Madness this year. Last year, as we all know, it got canceled due to the global pandemic, but this year we are certified that we are having March Madness. It all starts on March 18, where all of the schools and their players as well as teams are going to go into the bubble just like the NBA did over this summer. Personally, I believe these 4 teams are going to be the teams to watch this year. My 4 are Gonzaga, Michigan, Baylor, and Villanova. Let's start out with Gonzaga. They have been having an electric season this year. They are undefeated. They are number 1 in all the polls. They are number 1 in the West Coast. What we've seen from Gonzaga this season has been nothing short of incredible. They are definitely the team to beat this year with a star offense that is going to deliver them very far in this tournament. Second, Michigan. I'm putting Michigan second because after their win made them second to go head-to-head with Gonzaga, making Baylor go down to number 3. Michigan has been showing great strength this season. We're seeing them work harder than we've seen them in a very long time. Michigan is 18-1, and they are number 1 in the Big Ten. What we've seen this season has been amazing. They are on a 7-game winning streak, and they are definitely showing credentials as to maybe even taking down Gonzaga. We're seeing their team, and they are playing with great strength, and I believe they are definitely going to be a team to watch out this year. Baylor. Baylor is also 18-1, and they're number 1 in the Big 12. Baylor season, if you haven't been paying to anything of college basketball, you know that Gonzaga and Baylor have been neck to neck this entire year. We've seen them playing as if one ready to see if one of them is going to take over the other one. If Baylor is going to have the capability to jump over Gonzaga for that first seat, but Baylor right now went through a struggle in going backwards instead of forward. If Michigan State could beat them, I believe that Baylor is going to have more enthusiasm. They are going to come in strong force to take down Michigan as well as Gonzaga. Baylor has the capability of putting their mindset into winning, and they are definitely going to do so. One may question why put Villanova into this situation. They are number 10 overall according to the AP poll, and they're 15-4. Well, I believe history may repeat itself. In 2016, Villanova wasn't as looked at to be the champion, and what they do, they won. And I believe they might be able to do the same thing. We're seeing the same type of pattern with this team. They're number 1 in the Big East, and I believe if they continue in this speed and they continue with the underdog mentality, they may be able to win championship. They are a local team, and I believe Villanova has the capability to do so. We're seeing players such as Colin Gibson, who was there in 2016 when they won their championship his freshman year, and he's here in his senior year, and I believe he's definitely going to want to bring a championship home. He has been working hard, he's a great guard, and I believe he could help Villanova where they need it. Also remember this, in March Madness, anything could happen. We see several upsets in the very beginning, even before we hit the Sweet 16. So even though these are my prediction as to which 4 teams we should look out for, and they could end up being our Final 4, I believe we still got a long way to go. And personally, we have March Madness back. It's still going to be an incredible tournament. Now, before ending this video, we should also focus on the Women's Final 4. The Women's Final 4 is in San Antonio and will be broadcasted on ESPN. The Women's Final 4 is definitely going to be interesting this year. They're doing the same mentality as March Madness and having the bubble to make sure their players, staff, and coaches are all safe during the tournament. The top 1 seed teams are definitely ones that I believe this entire season have been the teams to beat, and also the teams that are just amazing to watch. When talking about women's basketball, everybody turns their eyes, as well as myself, to UConn. UConn is a dynamic women's basketball team. The Huskies have a 17-0 record, and they've only lost 1 game this season to Arkansas. They are definitely girls that we see star talent. We've seen girls go on to the WNBA. Women like Sue Bird have showed how great this Husky mentality is and how great their coaching is to have these girls come a long way. Oh, wait, why is there a strand on my... That I believe is going to be a great team to watch this tournament is Texas A&M. We've seen them this season. They've had a 9-0 record, and they defeated South Carolina to win the championship. We've seen these girls this whole year, and they have been on fire. I believe with this new win that they just got against South Carolina, they are definitely going to bring that mentality, that championship mentality, to make sure they secure the big prize. Another team I would like to look at is Stanford. Stanford is on a 10-game winning streak, and with that mentality, you're definitely going to make it far. This team is just dynamic in what they do, and they became the Pac-12 championship. I believe UConn, Stanford, Texas A&M are just a great combo, and I believe one team to make it right into that combination is South Carolina. South Carolina has the dynamic three, Aliyah Boston, Zaya Cook, and Destiny Henderson. With those three girls, they could go anywhere. And even though they're currently in second, that doesn't mean anything. When you're in that championship and when you were there in that season, anything could happen. And I believe South Carolina is definitely a team that all these girls should really watch out for. Thank you all for watching this video. If you liked it, please give it a big thumbs up and subscribe to the SFC Terrier TV YouTube channel below. We have great content coming out weekly, and you should definitely check out more sports videos. Do you agree with the teams that I selected? Comment down below, or if you have any other ideas who might win this year. Remember, March 18, everything will happen. And thank you to everyone who's making March Madness possible this year during the global pandemic. Even though it may not be our ordinary setting, it's just great to have some basketball and something to watch with the entire family. It's Katarina Cordero, and thank you for watching.